Buster, Big Bird, and Oscar working together like good friends should. Stanley and Friends, is it better in season 25? Stanley and Friends, yes it is. Time to get busy, such a lot to do. Finishing your job until it's all done. Stanley and Friends, is it better in season 25? Stanley and Friends, yes it is. Can we shunt them? Yeah! Can we pull them? Yeah! Can we be really useful? Yeah! Stanley and Friends, is it better in season 25? Stanley and Friends, yes it is! Da-da-da-da, yeah.
Well guys, look at us. The boys and girls are back together. Yeah, I can't believe we got a second season. I can't wait to be put back on the series. Yeah, me too. And me. Yeah, we're all glad to be back. I wonder what we're going to be doing today. Yeah. Beep, beep. Huh? Whoa! Sorry about that, engines. It's alright, sir. What are you doing here, sir? Well, I got some unfortunate news to tell you all. So, long story short, Sir! Do you kiss your mother with your mouth? Yes. But why did you say that, sir? The railway's running out of money, Stanley. But how come, sir? I thought you were the richest man on the island of Sodor. Well, I was, Rosie, until I made a bet with Mattel. At what, sir? Uno. My biggest weakness. Ah, yes, Uno. One of the best games that was ever invented by Mattel. Exactly. And guess what? I had one card left. And guess what? Mattel had drop 2, drop 4, skip a turn, you name it. All that cards, and they won. And what you were betting on? The rights to Thomas and Friends? Ooh, that's harsh. So what we're going to do now, sir? Well, the railway's not bankrupt, Neville, so that means I'll have no choice but to... You're selling us off? No, I will never do that. Oh, phew. I'm renting you guys off. What? What's renting mean? I'm not sure. What does that mean, sir? Well, Charlie, you're being rent to other railways. You're not part of that railway, but you're being rent to it for a while. So who'll be going? Well, I made up my mind. Murdoch, Neville, Rosie, and Whiff, you'll be going to an underground railway in London. The controller there is a close friend of mine. His name is Ernie, but they call him Underground Ernie. Oh, you mean from that show that only had 26 episodes in that one season? Yeah, that was a good show. Why did they cancel it? I don't know. Oh, but what about us, sir? Oh, Billy, you, Charlie, and Molly are being sold to another railway around America, I think. What's this railway called? Chuggington. Oh no. Oh yes! So, pack your bags! What about me, sir? Oh, Stanley, you're the only one that didn't get rented. So, guess who's staying on Sodor? Would you guys leave? Okay. Good to see you, engines. You guys leave first thing tomorrow morning. Beep, beep. Guys, can you all stand outside for a moment, please? Okay? Well... So, Stanley, why did you say that? Well, it's because all of you guys have been sold off to other railways except for me. That's a good thing. No, it's not, Billy. It's a terrible thing. I'm always being pushed around as the background character, even though I'm the main character of this show. And I'm not even allowed to go other places. It should be Whiff that should be left behind, not me. Wow, what great friends I have. Don't worry, I forgive you. Well, it was nice knowing you, Stanley. Good luck trying to find a new group. Oh yeah, that's right. I'll need to find some replacements while you guys are gone. Don't worry, Stanley. I'm sure we'll be fine. You were the one? A minute ago you were saying that you said, oh no, about going to Chuggington. Oh yeah, that's right. Well, I hope no one will fall in love with me there because I'm too gorgeous. Plus I already got a girlfriend. Isn't that right, Rosie? Yep, Billy, that's right. I'm just gonna go back to sleep somewhere else. Soon the next day came, and all the engines were sold off. Well, they weren't sold, but they were sent to rent to work on the other railways that the Fat Controllers send them to. They don't know when they're coming back to Sodor. We all know that Murdoch, Neville, Rosie and Whiff have been sent to London to work on the Underground Railway that's owned by Ernie, or Underground Ernie. And as for Molly, Billy and Charlie, they've been sent across the seas to work at Chuggington. And leaving poor little Stanley behind. Why has everyone else been sent to work on other railways but not me? Said Stanley. He was not happy about it one little bit.
3 days later.
Stanley was all alone. He now sleeps in a shed because there's no point sleeping in the roundhouse since another shed, since there's basically no one else sleeping there with him. He was alone and pretty angry about the Fat Controller's gambling issue. It isn't fair, says Stanley. First they sent Murdoch, Neville, Rosie and Whiff to the Underground Railway in London. Then they sent Molly, Billy and Charlie to work at Chuggington in America. And now the Fat Controller is basically leaving me hot dry with the other engines. And also one thing, he now has to take job as a window cleaner. Stanley wasn't pleased, but he was hoping that the others were giving those railways a run for their money. Just then, Elmo arrived. Let's get a move on, Stanley. There's a lot of work to be doing today. But Stanley was not happy doing a work order. A work order? Can you hide it? No. Why? Because it's something about getting fired. And plus, I don't know any good hiding spaces. And besides, I have 2 girlfriends to feed. Well, that figures, says Stanley. So Elmo got into Stanley's cab, and off they went. But Stanley had a plan. He pretended his boiler was about to explode. Ow, 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 said Stanley. He was trying to pretend he's going to have a boiler explosion, just like how Donald did in Soldier's Fallout, and failing in the process. Elmo, realizing that if he doesn't get Stanley in a cool place, then he might have died. So he reversed Stanley back into the shed while he phoned for someone to go and take a look at Stanley and try and fix him. Unfortunately for Elmo, the Fat Controller only had Oscar available to fix Stanley, and so he tried to fix Stanley for a good 6 hours. I can't do anything with this type of junk, said Oscar. What do I do? Said Elmo. Scrap him? That could be a good idea. After all, I'm sure Ari and Bo would love to have another engine for the scrap pile. What are you thinking, Oscar? There's one more thing I could do. If he won't run, we'll just have to send him to work at Chuggington. With this, Stanley immediately been brought up to life. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get started, said Stanley. So Elmo climbed into Stanley's cab and they set off. And so Stanley worked at the yard for the rest of the day. He had no problems afterwards. He ran time and he shut the trucks really good. Even Mattel didn't mind. After all, they're too busy making a money fight from all the Orange's Gold merch they've been selling quite well.